Hello, in today's video I'm going to be playing Ursine Ritual Warriors. Not sure if you remember, but for a brief time, I think it was like March 2021, right before the other leader cards were added, like Iced and Blaze of Glory became the primary Warriors deck, but Ursine Ritual was the leader of choice for this deck, and it utilizes, it gets to use Cerys on Craite and the Shieldmaidens for a lot of thinning and tempo, which is really nice in round 1, which Warriors have always struggled with, and even more so in a way now with the Highland Warlords, which I've added to this deck as well. You know, getting those big raids, but at the cost of playing pretty low tempo play in round 1 with the Warlords. So Cerys kind of can make up for that. Okay, we're up against Imposter. I imagine this is some kind of like status deck, maybe going in with Spies, or Cursed Scrolls. Interesting. There's usually something memey going on with Cursed Scrolls. Okay. So I've got Cerys in hand, Shieldmaidens a brick, one Warlord. Let's see, there's a couple cards I can mulligan here. This card isn't doing anything. Bran's not a card I want to play here. Let me just mulligan that. I don't want to stay in this round too long. I'm on red coin, but I don't even have any 4 provision units in hand at all. Could brick Cerys, but I'm really unlikely to do that. Oh, I did! That's just the way it goes. Okay. So let's this round a little harder to compete in. Trust Butterflies. I wonder if this is Viper. It might be. Trust Butterflies isn't actually great for Viper, because if you're putting it in hand, you're boosting it by 3 and you're just kind of wasting that. Especially if Cursed Scroll. So I'm just gonna play it slow. Play this Highland Warlord.
Come on! Show us what you got!
Now this hits for 6, which is nice. They do have a Viper. I can kill it. I can kill my own Viper too. Oh yeah, with Ursine Ritual in one of these, which is actually huge. I've played the Viper deck before, so I kind of know how it works. And if you answer the Viper, it's on your side of the board. There's not much they can do. Whole deck kind of falls apart. Pretty sad, really. This Viper is such a cool card, physically and visually, and then I also love its ability, just eating through the graveyard. I think that's so fun. But it's always just been a meme. And there's Adaran.
Yes, nothing quite like a nice messy
Let's see. Yeah, I could use this to kill him. I'm gonna save that for my own Viper. The Blueboy. Blueboy uses leader charges though. Why don't I just play Harald here? Put this warrior in the graveyard. Yeah, they're gonna play Harald. Operator. Okay, so something different's happening here, actually. Oh, practitioners. Okay. Alright. Well, isn't that fun? Let's see what Harald hits. I'm gonna hit this first. Maybe killing it or just be better. Oh, perfect. It was good aim, Harald. Pal. Okay. Oh, they just. Okay, they forfeit. Did they mean to click that? Alright, well. Okay, maybe let's play an extra game since that went so quickly. I usually just do 3 for 3. Or 3 games with each deck. But that was kind of fun, and I think it's fine. Alright, let's see. Alright, Imprisonments and another Nilfgaardian. I'm on red coin again. Let's see what happens here. Okay, they have Magic Lamp, a little more normal. Okay, both shield maidens. 1, 2, and then, okay, both warlords too, which is nice, and then I can get Cerys with Blood Eagle if I need to, if I really want to like win this round. And if they're assimilated, that is something I might want to do. Hand is looking pretty good to push pretty deep into this round here. This card's not doing anything. Yeah, I think the only cards I can't play are War Clans and Herald. But everything else I'm kind of willing to do. Alright, Emissary. Sure. Let's play a Warlord.
Come on! Show us what you got!
Oh, this could be a Sihil deck. I feel like I faced a lot of Sihil decks lately. But Imprisonment opening with a Spy is pretty... Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it's just Assimilate. There's
I
Calvi.
shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
Let's play the other one. It's fine. It's only a death blow for this to be able to get Cerys out, but it's not really too much of a rush on that. A little bit behind, but I can make that up pretty quickly, I think. Interesting.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
There's a 4. I might just tempo out here. Like, play this Blood Eagle, get Cerys. It thens. I'm suddenly winning the round uneven. A lot. Okay. Now what are you gonna do? I think winning round 1, pushing round 2. I think that's good, especially they just played Calvite, so all their top gold cards are gonna be coming into their hand. As we all well know how the Nilfgaardians play. Alright, Blightmaker, that's some tempo. Gives me more death blow targets for my raids. They hit armor too. So I just play this Primal Savagery. Okay, the second Blightmaker. They do, nice. They also had a good hand, it seems. Alright, playing this doesn't get ahead, unfortunately. I could Balbjorn into the other Primal Savagery. Kinda seems fine. More thinning. Good amount of points here. And also this Primal Savagery isn't like direct removal anyway, so I'm kind of like fine using it up. And like I could res these with like Harald and Fucusya, and then the Savages would do 6 damage, but I think with the other raids I have, I don't really need to like rely on the Savageries to remove their engines. Hopefully I can get an opportunity to play this raider. Okay, so I do win uneven. Nice, I can just push them round 2. Alright, this is looking good. I already have Herald in hand too. They did steal a warrior for Herald to resurrect if they like leader into him or try to coup him or something. Okay, these 4 clans still aren't doing anything, so I haven't found any 4 provision warriors. Well, there's one, but I doubt it's gonna die, so maybe I just mulligan the other one too. Okay. Cool. And then round 3, maybe we'll have like, ideally we'd have like Fucusya, Skirtle, and you know, even like Harald is fine, Houndsnout. Yeah, I think I just open with this. Yeah, it seems fine.
Kill
set up some damage on the board. I want to make some good trades here. I might even use their lock on this, just because I don't have a lot of targets for them to use their lock on. Although they might want to keep one to set up a coup on Harald, like in round 3, because he has Veil. They don't have any other way to do that, really. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of good not having Fucusya in this round, actually. So that's one of their like best targets to copy of mine. If she's not in hand, they can't, do anything. I wonder if they kept cards to defend the bleed with, or they just decided to greed and get all their golds. Let's go with her. That's interesting inclusion. I don't think that's necessarily standard. That's pretty good. Okay, just gonna play this. I don't really want to remove. There's better cards to remove. So if I just bleed this, it's fine. And then, I think it's fine leaving this damage on the board. If they lock it, it's okay. Yeah, even just having like War of Clans in a short round 3 is fine. Truffle, okay. It's expected. Lock. What did they use? Do they use the second lock? This. It's not worth it to use Blood Eagle, right? No, I kind of want it round 3. I just play another bronze. See what they do.
Full service.
I really don't want to get into a short round 3 though, where they just have all their, where they have like Brathens and Terra Nova. So I'm willing to use Blood Eagle if I need to. Probably get Skjordal. Yeah. Skjordal or Bran. Bran can be good because Skjordal's likely to be better round 3. Okay, Joachim's interesting. I wonder if they're gonna. They Gorth or Cantarella is kind of their idea.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps.
I guess one thing is in this deck is I don't really have Tall Punish, just because I have all these. I like these stunning blows to kind of remove these larger units. So, okay. Invader.
Can you die already?
And then maybe just take this out. It's not really doing anything. Okay, so that means all their units should be 5 in proficiency and up, since they drew a Torturer from Joachim here. But I could just do this, kind of kill Joachim. Deny them a coup. I already played a card. Cool. It's kind of a weird play. I stand by it though.
Women, children, elders.
Let's see. Just Blueboy. Maybe now's the time to Blood Eagle. If I drop, I could be able to remove stuff though. Just play Blueboy maybe. Use my leader.
For the clan! For Skellige!
I need to get a little lucky here. I don't think it's worth it to play Harald in this round. Oops. Yeah, because the Invo Herald, that's really, really unfortunate. There's the other torturer, which is nice.
You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
Just put that on top just as a way to kind of... Okay. So it kind of clogged me a little bit. Let's see, I think I just played Blood Eagle here. I've already played both of their spying. They could invo Squirtle, that's kind of low tempo. I think I just killed Illusionist. And then get Squirtle out here. Remove this Mage Torture. Up 10 again. Okay, show me your best cards, please. I would like to see them. I think I'm happy with most of these draws. Fucusya's the main card I want. And Cerys the main card I don't. These cards are both really good, I think. Bran's okay. Bran's kind of the same as this Invader there, to be fair. Okay, there's Brathens.
My loyalty is to a euro coin, not to the face the pig.
These Brathens just get ahead with all the assimilate. It's barely though. I'm gonna trade the Stunning Blow for the other cards if I can. So 5 Brathens. There's Invo. Invo's ahead. Okay, and they click that, which is nice. Okay. And they have Terra Nova into Blueboy. Okay, cool. So Herald doesn't get ahead at this point. I'm fine with passing. Neither of us have leaders. Okay. So they... Oh, what did they invo? Did they invo Squirtle? They did invo Squirtle. That sucks. It's Coup, Squirtle, and one other card. Okay, don't want this. These are both... This is a 9. Okay, there's Fucusya. That's really nice. We're gonna Fucusya. Blueboy's not, doesn't make any sense. Just probably take a warrior on it. Turn over. I wanted to Fucusya into Squirtle, but let's see. With the random pings and stuff, Blueboy's good here, and then Squirtle's gonna kill Harald. Yeah, I think I just do this before I have any units on the board and just kill him now. Yeah. And then, you know, that overkill goes to King Bran. Okay, so Bribery's their other card. Alright, they could get lucky here. Harald would be base copy. Cerys is just an 8. And if I rain the back row now... That's weird. Okay, they don't have any way to set up Coup on this. Yeah, I should be careful of playing Harald. Because their last cards are Squirtle and Coup, so I just play this. I think my main... Oh, okay, I could actually Vabiorn. It's really good here, yeah. So play Vabiorn. And then we get the other... Yeah, they can't. They get the other War of Clans. Just kill this. And then play the Tear Shock Invader. That was great.
On my courageous mother.
They can Squirtle this and then coup it, but that's fine. Oh, Cantarella's their other card.
I shall be your eyes.
Oh, they got their emissary. That's really funny.
A shame I have.
And then, yeah, it's Squirtle. So they just they know they don't have enough points at this stage. All right, GG. Okay. Let's see what we got next. Maybe more Nilfgaard? Maybe everyone at rank 1 is Nilfgaard. It's a conspiracy I'm working on. I'm not sure if I fully believe it, but they are everywhere. They always come in different forms, though, which is kind of fun. I feel like Nilfgaard has a lot of variety, even though it may feel a little similar playing against them, just because they're kind of always trying to mess with your game plan. I mean, that's just their way. But if you think about it, they do have a lot of stuff with, like, even soldiers have been getting some play with the new Tristan Yen cards. Assimilate's back. A lot of people have been trying spying and different status stuff, and Masquerade Ball. Alright, yeah. Another against the famous Peppa Pig. Oh, it's funny, their title is Ursine Master, and I'm playing Ursine Ritual. Let's see if they know what to do. Okay. These aren't getting any value yet. If it is some Iteran kind of thing, they could be good. Mulligan this again. Stunning Blow's nice, but I don't have any Warlords, which is unfortunate. I'll mulligan one of these. Okay. So it's probably more worth it to Blood Eagle for Cerys, depending how this round's going. We also need a Death Blow to get that, so... And without the Warlords, that makes it harder. Okay. I could Blood Eagle for a Warlord. It's a good carryover, but I also used my Blood Eagle, which I'm not sure I want to do. Without using it for like a high-end card like Cerys. Alright, how do you lead opponent? I probably assume I'm self-wound, just seeing the Ursine Ritual. Oh, my friend. I am warriors. Okay, Quartermaster. I could just Stunning Blow that if they don't. Okay. Like too short. Well, it'll give me good. Give me Primal Savagery target or Blood Eagle. So we'll just have a 4 provision unit in the grave. Probably just want to set up, get some damage on the board.
Women, children, elders, we spare none.
I could have played Harald first and then masqueraded as Self-Wound for another minute, but... Okay. Interesting. What if this is another Practitioner deck and they just kind of miss stuff? Well, I mean, now I can do this. Oh, I did that backwards. I may be dumb. I got rid of the armor and then I hit it with a Stunning Blow. Whoops. It's fine. A little bit silly. Okay, they just got a DMT. Okay. And now I've used up some of my removal, not even removing something. Not my best work, to be fair. Looks like they're making some choices. What cards do they think won't get my very much value in this match? Alright, they boosted by 8, so 2 4th vision cards, to be expected. So I got Best Boy here. Now they got... Okay. Let's play this, I think. It's not really a whole lot I want to commit into this round.
On my courageous mother.
Could toss and maybe just play... Probably just play Valbjorn. They pass. probably been playing with Bobby if I do that. Getting slash isn't enough. I might just play like Harald. Oh, there's a 2.
Hard.
I messed that up. That stunning blow. I was just like, oh, 2 plus 7, there we go, and I needed to be 7 plus 2.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
Squirrel. On my stunning blow? I've got... Using a squirrel against Skellige like that, I don't know, that doesn't seem right to me, because I'm about to play this Blood Eagle. And just make them regret playing that squirrel. Shield Maiden. I mean, it seems like they're just trying to get out of this round, like they just wanted to play another card here. And now I'm ahead. All together! Partly because I'm using Cerys in this deck, but I did... Okay. There was my 4 provision unit. But I did think of playing like Lippy, a Lippy version of this deck, but just... It didn't work. It was just too silly. Okay. So I can't get ahead in 1. Just like Blueboy... No, even that's not gonna be enough. This is Harald, and then my primal savagery. And they can get out of the round if they want. There they go. I'll just play this bronze. And there's no more surprises, so I can just pass here. Okay. So I didn't win on even, but kind of created more than them. Oh, they played Muzzle. They played Muzzle, and they used their Squirrel, which is kind of weird. I'm still missing the Warlords. Okay, no, and now this doesn't work because they messed me up. And there's the other one. Alright, so my draws aren't as good this game. Kind of awkward to lead with this hand too. I'd have to open with Blueboy. I mean, they really showed me nothing of their deck. They played Diplomacy, Megascope, DMT, Muzzle, and Squirrel. Those are all very generic kind of cards. Something like Harald or Blueboy. I do just play Blueboy here. But then if they play something, what's my follow-up, right? I mean, I could Vabjorn into something. I could just Blood Eagle for a Warlord. I could play Fucusya. I think I just want a long rounds. We'll just see what happens there. I should have enough removal to deal with their... whatever they're trying to do. Truffle. Was this a Practitioner deck? Or just things went wrong round 1? This is some kind of... I heard there's like a deck where they imposter a few times with like Damien and stuff, but I should have answers to that, I think. And Squirtle. Oh my god. Where are my Highland Warlords? This is a brick. This is a brick. Oh my gosh, I never drew them. No, that's sad. Up to Blood Eagle for 1. I think. I don't think I have any... I mean, I drew all my gold, so I guess I can't be too happy. Unknown into Tortoise, huh? Weird. I'll try playing Harald, I think. You could also Fucusya into the other Herald. Yeah, I don't have any other resurrection targets either. So let's just Herald first, I think. Just in case they have pikemen, I play back row.
To arms! All of yous!
I'd probably Fucusya next. So strange. So Ramon's probably for illusionists mainly. So it's interesting they led with a tortoise. Did they not draw the other illusion? No, they haven't drawn any illusionists 'cause this one came from Truffle. They likely have Yennefer. This might be a Yennefer illusionist deck, just with the spawn from here, the Megascope, even the diplomacy spawn, and then this is also spawn. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
A fine
Stop. Oh, dang it, Herald. Inconsiderate. Alright, it's Fucusya, I think. Could save her in case anything dies. But get some rain.
Sacrifices for Melusi.
Set up more damage. This will just boost itself. Anything worth to hit right now? No? Sure. Let's play this.
We'll breed it, we will. But fire and iron.
If I'm lucky, this dies. Might as well hit this one. They like invo, it just goes away. Ivar Evil Eye. Huh. This makes sense for a deck like theirs. But it makes that better. It's okay. Nice. Sure. They don't have any engines, it doesn't really matter what I hit. And if I go for, this is a 6 plus like 7, 8, 9. It's better than any of the others, I think. This is also a 9 technically. But this can make, well, Primal Savagery already has a target. I guess it could be more. Is it really gonna be more though? It extends the removal, I think it's just better. They'll go for its Renegade. Alright, it's a Renegade guard. Well, they definitely just stole Cerys. They gave me Heat Wave. That kind of makes sense. Interesting. I'm gonna do this first. Let's see, I always want Primal Savagery. Just because these are, yeah, these are pricks.
blood for foul blood!
Okay, good. My target, and then just... Might as well just click this. Yeah, there's Yennefer Illusionist.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
Okay. So, let's see, I can't kill her yet. At least not immediately, unless I try to blue boy and get lucky, but it's unlikely. Oh, actually I have Bloodthirst, so I can just kill her. Nice. They're still ahead. They have 8 points in Cerys. Their leader should get them some pretty good points. So I think I just kind of avoid playing high base power units if I can.
Step careful there.
I guess this is a 6 anyway. Probably blue boy later though. Stunning blow, Ivar. I'm probably not gonna get any value on no, but King Bran's extra base power, right, so just do this. Get rid of some bodies so that when I play Blue Boy, I'm more likely to hit Yenna for the illusion, just kill it. The Blightmaker, alright. 3 bodies on the board.
Crush them with dust.
That'll just be the right time to do this.
For the clan!
Oh, first shot. Okay. There's no other use for my leader, so I might as well. Hit the other one. Cool. Just avoid the Queen's Guard. And we're good. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess you got the boost there. There's an illusionist.
Watch close.
Probably just kill. Just another.
We'll fight to the last bloody drop in our veins.
Yeah. Alright, looking good. Their leader's a lot of points. I think it should be like 9. Which gets them even. 9's even with Bran. Well, Bran, I also get the 1 point here. Maybe 2 if I hit, or 3 if I hit this. Right, yeah. So it's looking close. Their leader needs to be 11, I think. Okay, oh no, they lead together. Oh, back row is better, right? Put an invo, okay. Wow, this is a close game, but I do win here. It's just like, Harald survived the round. 2 power, it's close. Nice, good game. Deck was pretty cool. Let's not forget to GG, that was a good game. Okay. Let's go one more. So I'm 3 for 3, but the first game they just forfeit round 1 because their game plan wasn't going right. Good game, Peppa Pig. Do your namesake proud. Okay, that's fine. One more worthy rival. I like the way this deck plays. Missing the Warlords was a little unfortunate in the last game, but even so, there's a lot of other ways that this deck has value. Like you're not like banking on the raids to be like super raids to make the deck good. Okay. Stockpile. Okay, so we're up against Siege. Siege is interesting.
And let's drink.
Probably want to try to win round 1. Lead out some of their points round 2. I should have some good answers for their engines though. And okay, this time I have 4 provision units in hand. My War of Clans, that's really nice. Probably safe. Harald. I have Vabiorn to get a Blood Eagle and Cerys. There's a Warlord. I don't really want to play Squirtle this round, but I can't. Well, if they kill one of these two, then War of Clans is better. I could just leave it, avoid drawing any bricks. If they play Siege round 1, I'm just kind of happy about it. So. And armor in the back row is better if they do end up ever playing Siege. I'll leave space for Cerys in the front. I don't think I go for Cerys right away. I think I kind of play it slow until I can't anymore. Fine with spending Blueboy. Meter generator. Okay, so it's this version. Here's Church Attack Invader. Maybe I go for Harald. No, I should play Harald before they have units on the board.
Resist the young will, that's how we'll end you.
So they'll probably like to play pretty deep into this round. It's 5, getting slash that. And I'm happy to do so. So I'll need 3 points for a death blow on with to get Cerys out with Blood Eagle. I'd rather play this when they have like Bombard and just play this for now. Yeah, and I don't use leader charges if I play this. I'll just do one of these so I can Blood Eagle next turn, I think. If they play Fultus Pride, I'm happy. Maybe I can convince them I'm tempoing out. To save 1 leader charge for Cerys. That'll be fine. And maybe I don't even want to Cerys this round. I don't think I do. Because if they win this round and they start to bleed, I'll need a play like that to keep me ahead. Prevent me from losing a card. Okay. The drummer, yeah, they're just trying to get full carry over here.
Left, right,
So I will bleed out of them. Okay, that's rude.
we'll follow you always. Into the fair.
A healthy lead. So they've already gotten 15 points of carryover from this thing? Jeez. Reinforcement. Oh, I was like, they can't play a warfare card and also play a unit, but they can. Okay. Let's hit this, see what I got. Okay. I think I have other ways to resist the bleed if need be. Get rid of this.
Blood for foul blood!
I'll also just play this Primal Savagery though, but I think I would like to have access to Blood Eagle.
Give them no rest, no reprieve.
So I'm trying Cerys. Alright. If they play another card, which I think they're kind of gung-ho to do, I think that's a strategy with this deck, but I'm just going to pass. I think it's pretty unlikely that they can get ahead. Yeah, they're going for it. Hensel, wow, that's a commitment.
You want peace? Fight for it.
They have to like full leader here. Okay. Just kill him. Skjortel. They're still down 13 points. I don't commit too much, but they just committed Hensel, so they just have these bronze carryover cards and Siege.
red and cold body.
I don't want them to be able to bleed me. Stop trying to win the round. I can also play Blueboy into double leader, but that's bad. It's not bad, it's not terrible, but I think I just have to pass after this. 20 points down. Oh, Neuromancies. They have an Neuromancy and Amphibious Assault. There's Radovid. I think I'm even more happy to get out of this round. Use one of their leader charges. Okay. Another one. I think I'd hide using these. If they can, then I am going to Blueboy after all. Jeez. They're pushing. Not Fucusya, maybe Blueboy. Jeez, it's aggressive.
Come on, let's go. Time to face our fears.
No other uses for my leader besides if I res something with. I'd res Squirtle, I think, like next round. Okay. Alright. Up 11 again. Jeez, these guys. I still shouldn't have much more carryover though. Okay, it's just boiling oil. 4, okay. They are ahead though. Okay, already with the drummer. Shoot, wow. Dang. Jeez. So I could either lose uneven or Fucusya. At one point I'm killing my invader. Damn. Wish they'd do it. It's gotta be. Well, they used all of their leader. So they have siege and some high power bronzes. It's worth it to Fucusya.
We shall be fine.
And then here's what I do. I play Harald. And then if Harald survives, I can just actually click the invader and then play a couple War of Clans suddenly. Yeah, hit the pal. Jeez, okay, so there's more carryover and then more win uneven. Alright. So I'm actually not gonna hit the pal. I'm gonna hit this. And then we're going to. This is only worth 2. Yeah, okay, just gonna hit this. The row's full. Play the invader.
Your skull will make a fine powder.
Alright. Oh, okay, well I just gave them space on the row. It's not great. Okay. Battering ram, they even get to play in the back row. Dang. So they even use all their siege engines though? Shoot, now I give them Fucusya and they still won uneven. But they used full leader and Hunsel and full test. Okay, these actually aren't great, especially if they drive past. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, I might be able to play this. Wait, if they drive past I lose. That can't be right. That's not how that works, right? Okay, cool. They're gonna siege. Let me just War of Clans this. See, this is a 5 plus more, basically. So I'd rather play this invader.
Worry not. We'll tend your ankle biters
Okay.
too.
Probably had siege and 2 siege engines here, so I just need to survive the round. So I'll need to get Harald. Okay, there's a second AI. Okay, so they're actually gonna even proc siege all the way. This. I always have to play Herald. Let's just get ahead. Because we're 1 plus 6 plus 7. 1 plus 6 plus 7. That's enough. Okay, connection. Please don't leave me now. Come back to me. Okay, we're good.
What's the news know about pain?
These are 7, this plays for 6 in this round. I really just need to avoid getting 2-0'd here.
We'll greet it, we will. With fire and iron.
Okay. These guys just haven't, I don't think they've passed once. Or of course, I mean, they can only pass like twice in the game, but jeez. Is that enough to win? I think it's a 2-0. Dang. Maybe I shouldn't have committed so much round 1. Thought I could get them out eventually, but alright. Good game. Alright, a bit of an unfortunate place to leave it, but you know, it happens. As you fight some aggressive meter generator siege players, and they play a 15-point Lancenet in round 2 in siege, and you know, there's just not much you can do about it. It's just the way the Gwent goes sometimes. But you know, I had fun all the same, and thank you for watching.